So if you're somebody that lifts really hard, this is a thing that I've went through, and this is maybe something that you've experienced. If you're somebody that always tries to kill it in the gym and you don't ever rest, this is important. Okay, now a lot of my videos are about diet and losing weight, but this is for those grinders, the people that are on it in the gym. This is for you. Now, I recently took an entire week off training. I took an entire week and I didn't train one bit. And the reason I didn't train one bit at all is because of systemic fatigue. Now, you might be asking, what is systemic fatigue, Riley? Well, when you work out, we already know what acute fatigue is. We know acute fatigue, you work out your bicep's tired. It's fatigued. It's fatigued during the set. It's fatigued after the workout. Yeah, it's fatigued a couple days later. It's sore. But systemic fatigue is like nervous system, full body lack of ability to output force. That's what systemic fatigue is. And it accumulates. So if we think about something like a deadlift, if you ever have deadlifted really hard, or you've ever done like track workout or like football conditioning, that feeling after where you're just like you just like can't even think straight, that's systemic fatigue. And that actually builds up because you're super systemically fatigued in that moment right there. But over time, if you would deadlift every day, that actually builds up. And you got to think of it like a two different gas tanks. One gas tank is in the moment, like your muscles at a given time, they have so much energy. During the workout, you run them out of gas and you eat more food, you go take a sleep and you fill back up. But systemic fatigue doesn't always recover all the way, because if you're working out every day, it comes down a little bit, it'll recharge, but it doesn't recharge all the way because it's still, by the time you hit another workout, it's still trying to recover, right? And over time, you just keep wearing it down to the point where you might feel like you're going 100% at the gym, but you're actually only giving 75%. You feel weak, you're not hitting the PRs, you just feel like mental fog, you feel tired and you can't get enough sleep. That's when you know you're systemically fatigued. So what I would recommend is, it's why we have deload weeks. In programming and strength and conditioning, we have what's called a deload. And this is when you take time off. So it might be going into the gym and not going that hard. But for me, I just take a week off, honestly. Because I'll tell you what, I recently took the first week off I've taken in probably 4 years. And as much as I say strength and conditioning and all this stuff, I never really listened to the advice of taking deloads. I'm like, I just, whatever. But I tell you what, it was really bothering me. I was starting to really get fatigued. And what I did is I took a deload week. And I tell you what, the way you feel after not taking a day off in years, taking a whole week off, fully recovering, getting good sleep, hydrating, eating protein, the performance you're going to have when you go back into that gym, you'll take a deload week every 8 weeks for the rest of your life. I'm telling you, you'll feel that much of a difference, and you'll understand the systemic fatigue at such a high level that you understand what I mean. So what I would recommend, if you're somebody that is lifting really hard all the time and you don't feel like you're progressing anymore, and it feels like you just sore all the time, and like if you're going on a bro split and you're just sore and you just feel like blah, I'd recommend, now here's the thing, you don't want to be soft. Like if you're sore, it's, deload. Like if you're performing well, it doesn't mean you need a deload. I'm saying if you are like actually not performing, you are just systemically destroyed, you can logically decide, hey, it's the best thing for my performance to not work out. Because if you've been training for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like a long time, and you've built muscle and you are having a good physique, a week is not going to take any muscle off. You're not going to lose any muscle in a week. That's like, you probably won't even lose any muscle for 8 weeks, sometimes even more if you're active. So reality is, you can use that week off a lot of times and won't see many adverse effects. Now, if you're worried about calories, you can always go to get some steps in, take some cardio, do some sauna, do some stretching, do some recovery stuff. But just having that week off of just chilling, it's super good for your body. It really is super good for your body because it resets you back to 100. Because again, we got to think, you're like, oh, I don't want to rest. But the goal of the rest is to go harder. That's why it's so important and so powerful, because it recharges that battery, it recharges that gas tank, so you can hit the gas and go and run, right? So I would recommend, if you're somebody that struggles to take time off, be disciplined and take the time off. Take the deload week. And I guarantee you will see an increase in performance like you've never experienced if you haven't taken a proper deload like me. And let me know what I want you to do. In the description is my Instagram. Shoot me a DM. Let me know how the deload went. Let me know how it was. And let me know the increase in strength that you got. Okay, so shoot me a DM and let me know how it was. Riley J. Watkins on Instagram. And I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, if you like this video, shoot a comment. Do something. Do some likes. Do some subscribe. Pick which one you're going to do, right? Because everyone's all like, comment, subscribe. No. Just do something. Interact with this shit. Just do it. Interact with my stuff. Do it. You just be a nice guy. Interact with me. Thanks. And if you would like one-to-one help with your physique, with your body, with your mind, with your spirit, with your soul, with the person you are, with the man you are, and you like to become the best version of yourself through physical fitness, and you would like me to walk, hold your hand, everything, single step of the way, training, nutrition, accountability, 6 months, me and you together, crushing and attacking it. If you would like that, what I would encourage you to do, again, go to my Instagram, shoot me a DM, let me know what the biggest struggle you're having is, and I'll see if I can help. And if I think I can help, maybe I can walk you through the process I have, and we'll see if working with me is something that you feel like would benefit you. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know the number one struggle you're having. Let me know why it bothers you, and what do you feel like has to change for you to get over that. I'll talk to you soon. Let's have an amazing day. I'm rooting for you. Coach Riles out.